So today we're going to do Unit 3, Day 4 notes, which is writing equations from a slope and a given point. Now I gave you a couple steps to follow. Basically, we're just going to write an equation from a slope and either the y-intercept or a random point. So number one, it says using the slope and the point, write a linear equation. So we have slope of 2 and a y-intercept of 7. So first step is to find the slope. Well, we know that the slope is 2, so that was pretty easy because they gave it to us. Second step is to find the y-intercept. That's also easy because the y-intercept is -7. They gave it to us. So now the third step is to write the equation. And we know when we're writing a linear equation, we do y equals mx plus b. So the m is 2 and the b is -7. And there's your equation right there. Okay. Number 2, first step is to find the m, or the slope. And we already have the m. The m is -5. Step 2 is to find the letter b, which is the y-intercept, and we already have that. The b is 4. That was easy. So now we write the equation. Remember, y equals mx plus b, so y equals -5x plus 4, because the m is -5 and the b is 4. And there's your answer. Okay, these are the easy ones because these problems, they were actually giving you the slope. But it gets a little bit more complicated once the y-intercept is not given to you. It's a random point. So with that being said, let's start off with number 3. First thing I need to do is find m. Well, that's easy. M is your 3. Okay, now next thing I need to do is find the b. Okay. Well, using the slope and the point that they gave you, you can plug it in to your y-intercept, your slope-intercept form. So let's do this. So instead of y equals mx plus b, I'm going to plug in the m for 3, the x is -5, and the y is 6. So we said y is 6 equals the m, which is 3, times the x, which is -5, plus b. Now the only thing that's left is the plus b because that's what we're looking for. So now let's solve this equation. 6 equals 3 times -5 is -15. Now remember, this is an equation, so we're solving for b, so b has to be by itself. So I'm going to jailbreak the -15 over to the other side to become a plus 15. So b equals 6 plus 15 gives you 21. Now, using the m and the b that you just found, we're going to write the equation. So y equals mx plus b instead of, so y stays, m is 3, x plus 21. And there's your equation. Okay? And there's your answer. Okay, we're going to skip number 4, we're going to skip number 5, and let's flip to the other side. Now, we're going to skip number 6, number 7, and we're going to go directly to number 8. Okay, so it says, write the equation of a line in slope-intercept form with slope -3/5, and that passes through the point 5, -2. So first thing I need to do is find the m. Well, the m is -3/5. Okay, because they told us. Okay. Now, finding the b. Finding the b, I'm going to need to plug everything in under y equals mx plus b except the letter b because that's what I'm looking for. So I need a y, I need an m, and I need an x. Well, that's easy because the m is the slope, which we have, and we have x and y, which is one of the points on the line. So I'm going to say this is x, this is y. So -2 equals negative 3/5 times 5 plus b. So now, if I do negative 3/5 times 5 in my calculator, you will see that the 5's remove each other, so you end up with negative 3 plus b equals negative 2. Now I want to jailbreak the negative 3 over to the other side to become a plus 3. So I'm left with b equals negative 2 plus 3 is 1. So my b is 1. So now the final step is to write the equation. So we know that m is negative 3/5 and we know that b is 1. So using the y equals mx plus b, I'm going to substitute those numbers in. So y equals negative 3/5 x plus 1. And there's your equation for that specific situation. Okay, number 10, we're going to skip number 9 because number 9 is like number 8. So we're going to skip that one and go to 10. It says, write an equation of a line in slope-intercept form with slope 0 that passes through the point a, negative 4. So first thing I need to do is find the slope. That's easy. The slope is 0. Second step, find the letter b. So I know that m equals 0, and I'm going to be using that point that they gave me, x, y. So y equals mx plus b. So instead of the y, I'm going to do negative 4 equals 0 times 8 plus b. 0 times 8 is just 0, so that goes away. So really, I just have b equals negative 4. So now, let's write the equation. Okay? So I know the slope is m, and the letter b is negative 4. Those are the only two pieces of information I need when writing an equation. Remember, the only two pieces of information you ever need when writing a slope-intercept form equation for a line is the slope and the y-intercept. That's it. You don't need x's, you don't need the y's, you don't need a specific x or y. You just need the slope and the y-intercept, which we have. So now I can write my equation. Y equals the slope x minus 4, which is the b. Now 0x is just 0, so really this could go away, and your real answer will be y equals negative 4. Okay, because remember, if there's no x, it's implied to be a 0x. So which means the slope is 0. Okay, so really your equation is that. You're welcome to do the other problems on these notes. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask me in class the next day.